to ask about the name, Garcia's.
Oh, it was, I can't tell you the whole history, but it was a nickname that I had in high school, Garcia Tomato. When Joe and I tried to open our first restaurant, we still hadn't opened it, but we knew we had to be in the phone book, and the deadline was November, and we figured that Garcia's sounds better than Ralph's Pizza or Joe's Pizza. So we opened at the University of Illinois, and here in Champaign-Urbana, we looked around, where can we grow? And we were very enamored with Bloomington-Normal, Illinois State University. We went there and developed our first restaurant in the Main and Dale Street store, and then had support financially to build a very non-typical pizza restaurant next to Watterson Towers, which had just been erected 2 years ago. We then expanded to the Bone Student Center, which was actually a real natural. We were hiring college students, and we were 2 years out of college. So, we were having fun working with our contemporaries, and you were dressed in a fun hat with a tomato on it and a work shirt and bell bottoms, and you didn't have to look funny when you worked for a restaurant. So we had no trouble getting employees. We hired college kids in graphic arts. We had the Flying Tomato Brothers, so they turned them into cartoon characters, and they were drawing cartoons. And the cartoons created enough interest that it sold pizza.
What distinguishes a Garcia's pizza?
Yeah, that's a good, yes. Listen, I've said this often, a pepperoni is a pepperoni. It doesn't really matter. We could use anybody's pepperoni. I don't think there's a unique to that. What's different is our sausage is fresh, and we put it's very labor intensive. You squeeze it, and it's very, very fresh. And it's spiced in a different manner. It is not an Italian spice. And so it tastes different than what people expect with a pizza. That's one. Our tomato sauce is very sweet and basil based. And people tell us that that's very unique, but I think most critical of all is a thick crust pan pizza that's also light. We're probably the only pizza restaurant that you ever encounter that puts all the cheese on the bottom, puts all the ingredients on, and then puts another layer of cheese on the top. But Bloomington-Normal, I've often said, was the best pizza market we've ever been in. And I do mean that sincerely, even though we've been mostly in Champaign-Urbana. Bloomington-Normal that's why we went back 10 years ago. Because it was just, everybody had the right attitude about our pizza and spending money on pizza. It's great.